Look, it would be nice to just get a couple more games of CS in this league rather than just getting pushed into the next league. And as we kick things off here, 72C with a 1-3-1 early on, going to be pushing through underpass and up towards top middle. And as the B execute comes in, there's already 2 CTs here to defend.
But can they hit their shots? That's the big question. Musu going to be getting in behind 3 Ts. There's no way he's done that. Falls eventually. Inhuman at range is looking to live, but his teammate isn't. Barosto not going to be able to win those fights. And the Glocks will reign supreme unless... No unless. Inhuman falls. And it is going to be FyR to kick things off with a W on the T-pistol. And now is where things can start to get interesting, Mitch. Let's have a counter as to how many of these window smokes hit.
Oh, we love that. Ping could definitely affect your ability to throw smokes as well. Big 4K from Davey on the pistol there. He was just dishing out gooshes right and left. And it is a save here from -72.
It's in.
It's in.
It's in.
Love to see it. B stack here from 72C, which I think is always kind of a good bet. I think mid to B is quite a common anti-eco. But I don't think FyR are interested in going for that. Instead, just re-smoking window and looking to potentially just A split. And,
popping, man.
yeah, man. He's, like I said, he's one to keep an eye out for. He sounds like Santares, so he's probably just as good, right?
Yeah, for sure. Shantares. Yeah?
Shandare's peak.
Just trying to figure out if, it was like... You know how people will make the alias with Ares or... Oh, what was the one that's 2K? There you go. The 2K. You know how it's like Alex 2K, bloody someone else 2K. Everyone dropping 2Ks on the end of it. Shout out Stewie.
Yeah, he's for sure watching this one.
Yeah.
Big fan. Yeah, this B stack, they're not really making moves anywhere. They might just not feed plus 600s to the Mac 10 and save all the pistols. So that was a thrilling round of CS. Pacifist approach.
It can't be the unicorn round. We're going to see someone die. Signs. He's going to die. He's going to find someone to kill. No one's going to die. It's the actual unicorn round. So rare. So rare. Blink and you'll miss that, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. You don't get those often.
Blink and you'll miss
You don't also get a round with 5 pistols, USPs saved too often. That is different.
Pretty hard to miss that round. It did go for a while. But look, that's a great start for FyR. They've gotten their money going. And it's in. It's in again, ladies and gentlemen. Multiple flashes over middle. 1-3-1. Sound King pre-aiming the left side of the window. Smoke does get himself the opener. But -72C have found themselves 2 picks towards top middle here. So that early mid crunch has worked out beautifully with the A1Ss. And they found themselves a man advantage.
Things you love to see. Window smoke's hitting, con smoke's hitting, and FyR looking like they're bringing a whole different ball game, a whole different level of skill into Mirage. Maybe Anubis just was not their forte. -72C, however, are looking to lock it in for their first gun round after the scuff towards mid, and Musu gonna get caught rather. Over towards window again. Barosto not going to have the opportunity to go for that trade, but the B split is certainly postured for, and Inhuman, he's got a job ahead of him.
Yeah, trying to hold on from MBK. Here's the steps of the player scaling on him from short, and as Husky wins that duel and throws the progression modeling into market, this one's done and dusted. Barosto, he's trying to go into hero mode here, but he's just getting fire tickling his toes no matter where he goes. And Shandares, 1-on-3. Can he channel his inner kebab? No, he can't. Well, maybe he can, because he's going to wrap it up.
My fire don't sizzle, sizzle. It scolds. I want to see you jiggle, jiggle. Market. Shandares. Make it happen.
Come on, mate. Murder Hole was right there. The mediocre rhyme. He's getting the exits, though. And, not really the round that -72C wanted. And like you said, FYR. Maybe they have found their forte. Mirage.
Do you think it's FyR? Or do you
FyR?
think it's FyR?
I think it's probably FYR. Most likely. It's either that or Fire Festival is sponsoring this team.
What's the name of the dragon from Milan?
I don't know. I don't watch anime.
I think it's Musu, but spelt different.
Straight into B.
Boom. Couple of cannons. Always time to look at the guns. As Ace-X gonna try to swing around here at default, and it'll work out. Shandara is gonna be able to find 2 from afar. FYR not gonna be coming out for free just yet, but at range, the CTs are fully relying on the M4 doing the damage. They're not ready for Zingy on the flank, who's taking his time. He's trying to stay too sneaky, but his teammates are all falling. In the meanwhile, Haskinator trying to make it work and just drawing attention for the flank to finally activate, and it's worked. But it cost him a lot of guns.
That's alright though, they got a lot of money. So, it's okay to light some of that on fire for now.
Yeah, life's easy when you got a lot of money, isn't it, Mitch? Huh? You'd know.
I really wouldn't. I really
Baller.
would not, Mac. -72C. They've got an AWP out on Forzetsky. He's my brother from another mother. And let's see what he's going to get done with it. He's got no one to look at, unfortunately. Oh, little gappy. He's got the info line. He knows that no one's crossed middle. We're going B again here.
And that's info. Oh, you two are going everywhere. The XC, the bangers are not coming. No flashes to follow through the rest of that util, and Musu still has a little line on sight, but he's been taken out by Davey. Who was looking to say, hey, baby, to Barosto, locking it down the market door, and the CTs are going to be chucking a Yui pretty soon, I'd say. Shandara's exit's probably all he's going to be able to get. Yes, he hit the hop, he hit the jump, the skip over to short side, and will be able to get away with an AK, or will he? Zingy already here. Nice reaction. Mechanics maxing the round. Ooh, I thought there was a potential timing. If he got that pick, there was still time for him to run to site.
Maybe, nah, he's the exits king, though. He's playing for that Liquipedia rating right now.
Ah, of course.
They're going to take a save, Mac. -72C are getting beat up this time. And it's looking like we might even just head through to a third. Because there's really not much pushback here from -72C. And FYR, they're doing things, you know. They're just always going to the right site. A lot of B pressure. Has to be respected how successful these B hits have been. And that's when FYR just throws in the AXE.
On Valk, and Ace-X going to be locked and straight onto Inhuman through the smoke there. Easy, breezy picks, and that nade does not help Sound King at all. It actually makes things a little bit awkward. Now Barosto going to be able to find one over towards triple as the swing now comes in, and maybe there's well where this one works out. Shandara's with the Hamas in hand. Oh! Can't get him on that first attempt. Ace-X ties a knot on the package. And the package is put in the bag, which now has 6 rounds.
Wow. Didn't know they made bags that big. It's crazy.
It's not a small package, Mitch.
It's a small package?
It's not a small... I mean, it's not a big package.
Mm.
It is a small package. So many of those packages can easily fit in the...
I've only really got like one package for a frame of reference, and it's not particularly huge.
Okay.
Ozpost didn't deliver my package today, so I'm not super happy about that. But Forzetsky, he's happy about that gap in the smoke. He's playing it to perfection, taking more and more shots with the AWP. Man advantage now for 72C. They've got to bloody convert this one, surely. They've got themselves a 5-on-4. Let's get this one done, boys. And Zingy says no. He says, I'm going to keep swinging short. He's punished for that, though. And Barosto picks up the AWP. Oh, look at him go with it. Head on a swivel. A third into window. That was bottom con, palace, and window. This man literally just running around, hitting absolutely everything. And, yeah. You'd love to see him as your local barista in the cafe. Because he's looking real good.
Grinding back the rounds, grinding up a solid brew. But it's only good for one. Maybe they need a couple of brews to get themselves caffeinated, pick themselves up to get back here in the CT half of Mirage. But one round is a good start. Still potential for them to tie it all up at 6 apiece, but it will be difficult considering FyR have been very solid with how they have been playing with it.
Again?
What is going on, guys? What is this, guys?
We need to really stop swinging top mid with this dodgy window smoke.
And
Oh,
is the
dear
flash
Lord.
too? Did you see the flash that he threw? It was like off the wall that landed under Cat. It's like, it's good if you think he's in con. Anyway. Something that they can look at later on. Maybe try to improve the old strat book. Oh, timing's good for Asex.
Oh, he's
but
on the ace. One more.
Fazetsky. He's already there. You think Carlos Zines can do it from 5th place here?
Oh, he's only 4 Zetsky. Not 5 Zetsky. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate indeed.
They're broke, Mac. Let's go. CT side is rolling.
Yes, sir. Choo, choo. You know what that is?
That's the comeback alarm.
Yeah. It was supposed to be a train. I'm sorry, my impression game's off.
Oh, I thought you were saying sheesh.
I said choo choo,
Right.
but maybe it sounded a bit weird on Discord. By the way,
Leak the tech, Mac? Come on.
what do you mean?
Unbelievable. So unprofessional, mate.
What do you mean leak? I don't leak on Fighter's help. Musu, not going to be able to stop that cross, but he will be able to get a trade and keeps to a 2-for-1 for the moment, looking to lock down the back side for the pistols. Closing that distance, Musu taking names, and will get the redemption he was looking for. Only one casualty in the form of Inhuman, and that is going to be 3 on the board for -72C.
Huge hold. They're starting to work it out, Mac. You know, they maxed out the loss bonus, got the AWP rolling. Multi-frags on the AWP, right and left. They worked out that the other team can't throw the windows smoke properly, and there's a gap, although there's often a gap there in CS2. And the util's definitely helping them lock down these B set plays. There we go, that one doesn't have a gap. Force is going to blow a hole in that smoke regardless, though. And peek into middle, doesn't spot that player crossing over towards short, though. So Davey has made it into ladder room. More util pressure here on middle from the CTs, but not really looking to take a duel for the time being. It's just a 2-1-2.
I like this from Zingy. He's made noise jumping up here towards that ledge at mid, so he's going to try to draw as much attention from Fords in window as possible, which will allow Sound King to shift here and maybe catch a timing. And there's Forzetsky, who's just hard clearing the window. Now, let's see how the timing is on the peak from the teaser. If they're just going to let it get away, nope, that's that timing. Sound King gets the better of the AWPer, and just like that, it's a man advantage in FyR. The slower pace in this round might find them a 7th.
Look at this, so Barosto in sandwich, Shandara's on the jump spot, ready with the pop flash to set him up for success. Have they spotted out that cross though? Barosto caught with util in hand. Oh, he hasn't seen it on the jump spot. That's gone absolutely horribly. Zingy's now got murder hole locked down. Big flank coming in from Inhuman and a 2-man retake from CT.
Sometimes that jump spot from Ticket can go wrong, and this is going to be one of those times. Looks like Shantaras is going to start to draw as much attention as possible, and the flank won't be seen because of the timing of that kill. Shandara is still drawing as much attention as possible, but they don't know where this final man is, and it's going to be the flank through from Zingy coming in from CT, but how's that timing? Bomb's not quite planted for him. Inhuman waiting for the PAL swing, but now it's a 1v2 and Shandaras is no good from this read. Why would Zingy ever run CT when the bomb's planted triple for jungle, for mid? It's fully caught him off. And that is going to be 7 on the board for FYR.
Money's still good for minus 72 though. Another buy. Cards for them. Orb going to come out. A little bit of extra cash heading into that last round on the 2.4 loss bonus from some of these players. So even if they drop this one, can try and scrape together something for round number 12. FYR, after a lot of B set plays, a lot of mid pressure, going to set themselves up for an A execute. Fours on the rotation over. Shandara's looking to spam over from triple side molly over on A ramp. And looks like these CTs really want to fight here as one of the smokes being missed on stairs side. It's not going super favorably just yet, but this shot from Fours could make a difference. They're cancelling back to B.
Cancelling. With a pick like that? Minus 72C. Have an inkling of what's going on, and I don't know if Inhuman's heard that. Zingy might have made some sound, but either way, he gets the better of Inhuman. The angle just slightly favouring him there, just looking at the map.
Ooh, Davey. He knows he's got a nice little timing to swing out onto Sandwich, just creeping through the ramp smoke. That was beautifully navigated from him. Molotov landing at the feet of the jungle player there, and Musu's surely been heard there by Zingy. They know he's over on short side. And this should be an 8th for FYR. Really looking to push us through to overpass with such a strong first half here.
Certainly a possibility, but you never know with the Pika's advantage in play, with the higher ping gameplay going on, that can certainly favour T sides more than the CT side, especially if we're not seeing the CTs, you know, play a swingy kind of game, not flashing for one another, like calculated aggression. They're just kind of doing their thing bit by bit, and sometimes that just isn't it. Know what I mean?
Yeah. By coming through here, like I said, couple of the boys with extra money going to be able to put something together. Falls down on the MP9. A couple of pistolas come out. So a bit of a mixed bag here. For the CT side to try to fight for round 12. Full buy for FYR. Who once again throw a quick window smoke. Majority of these CTs going to play close A, and that's a nice opening pick for Musu. I think FYR's lost a good 6-7 picks through that window smoke out so far this game.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Obviously that time the A1S spam contributing to that. Let's see how this contact B goes for FYR though.
Not walking into too many dangerous weapons. Oh, Musu has full util. Going to try to dump it from the back of sight before he falls, but doesn't want to draw too much attention, or does he? Inhuman going to be able to play off it. The old 1-2 peekaboo works very well there, peeking one at a time and making things difficult for FYR to convert a 9th here at the end of the half. But those shots are looking good, and the peek still works like that. Barosto was in the perfect spot, and we know how sharp he looked mere rounds ago with the AWP in hand. Fours has the element of surprise on his side, and he can quickly deal with Asex if he can find him, spotting the empty player, but won't be able to deal with Asex just yet. Has plenty of time to do it. Shifting, jiggling. No idea how this one's going to play through. Finds the first and needs that second, but they're going to try to play the time. Zingy, mate, what are you doing? Tech9 gets it done, and it's 9-3 at the half. I hope you like Counter-Strike because we've got plenty of it tonight. It looks like there's a high possibility of going to 3, but I'm happy to eat my words if -72C decide to bring this game back. And it's all going to start with the pistol. Let's see if they can do it on the T side, Mitch.
Yeah, one set of util here for Forzetsky. Rosto's been dropped over a P250. And little setup, faking the retake setup with the one player on triple to play the pivot position. Just a jungle smoke coming on in here. And Husky trying to hold on. Able to take Inhuman with him. Asex now playing retake and buying time for those rotations. But what a double entry from Musu.
It might just have to be the retake attempt. It will be in the 3v4. Musu going to be able to find nothing. Or he's found one. Shandara's unfortunately shoots him in the backside. And things look awkward now, but it's a little more achievable for FyR on the 2v3. Signs. Oh, won't react in time. And Davey walks into a 3-pronged defense there in the post plant. And that's solid from a -72C. And that's a great way to get back into the game. Will we see FyR forcing on this round? They did it
really
earlier on
not.
Anubis. I hate it if they do.
I hate it on
they're doing the right
CT
thing.
side Mirage as well, because like
Yeah.
the whole reason why you force buy round 2 is so that you can buy really like heavy into round 4, but I don't think you need to do that on Mirage. Like light util buy with A1Ss even at the end of Go in a pretty util heavy meta where you would often force round 2. Mirage was kind of the map where you didn't do that.
Yeah. Plenty of places on the map where you can establish some very nice angles with your site partners. Play 3-2. Oh, was that 100 to zip? I think it
Might
was.
have been helped out by the molly. Not sure though.
Oh, of course. But Musu happy with the freebie there. Getting the kill with the utility. Now we got the 5v4 as well. And -72C are going to find the path of least resistance. Zion's going to try to make his way down short, but he will be spotted. And the range is favored to all of the weaponry that -72C have brought into the round. However, we are going to see the CTs make that rotation happen in time, get here just as the bomb is going to be planted, and they're going to attempt to go for the boost over the top of CT, but Musu has been told that there's a boost there, and he will adapt accordingly, finding this second kill for the round. 1,200 bucks in the bank for him, and a W on the board for -72.
It's a great start. See how this first gun round goes and reserve our expectations, but this could be a really good way back into the game for -72C. Potentially in reaching distance of a 2-0. Musu going to hold on to that Mac 10. We'll see if he's going to use that on the entry duties for some kind of set plate. Initial smokes into window and top mid, as well as a little bit of util here for fours. It's a 1-4 here from the T side. Just applying some util pressure towards middle to try to draw those rotations from the CTs. And you can see they're in a 1-3-1 right now. It's just a retake setup here for Asex.
So much space created. Look at this, Musu using the full movement speed of that Mac 10. Deep molly as well. I like that out of -72. One smoke to play with remaining. The CT's posturing to try and make this one happen. The smoke's actually gone over towards deep jungle, which I think might have been a missed throw. CT starting to spill their way in. But the trades, even for the moment, -72C find Inhuman here at Sandwich, who tries to go for the swing, knowing Pika's advantage exists, but it's cost him the round. Zingy locks it in the clutch on the 1v2. Doing big work, but again, one alive when your money's in the bin is horrendous for FyR to have to deal with.
Yeah, reducing their loss bonus. And with the plant and all the guns saved over, not really too much economic damage done by FyR early on in this game. The reinvestment is almost certainly going to be quite juicy here for the T side. That was a pretty nice A execute though, Mac. Has to be said. Full A smokes, Mac 10 in on the entry, great layering of the flashes, and then a double nade to ticket. Like, they had all their T's crossed and I's dotted there. Here's the swing round though. Coming down to a 1v1. Both teams going to be broke if they lose this round. Smoke to window, misses. And Ziggy, give it a line here with the AWP. The boost up, trying to punish the con peek here. Will Husky bite the bait? It's still a 1-3-1. Asex on a deep line, watching in towards A ramp, and there you go, Zingy posting up over the top, gets the exact same kill that Baresto, or I believe it was FyR's last half was getting, actually.
Okay, trying to hold here. Sound King finding the first, but the re-peak no good. FyR's going to be able to lock it in. Musu falling as well. The AWP starting to find a little more impact, and Zines jiggling will find the info, spot that bomb on short, and you can see Asex as well going as quickly as he can in through TV. But in the meanwhile, 972C again with that pick. They know they've sown the seeds of doubt. Molly, the jungle side, will lock Husky into this fight here. But the T's just trying to figure out where they want to go. A Molly, of course, in the way for them as well. And Husky tucked away in the cutout of jungle. Is going to keep him alive for long enough. Get the info on Inhuman, who's now down to 1. And that was well played in the end by FyR. Or FyR. Time will tell if that's right or not. And it is 11-5.
Yeah, that's a key round to push us through to a third, isn't it? Reset on the T-side economy there for FyR, and a chance to build up their cash. They also pick up an additional AWP, so into the double AWP here on CT side. If they have a clean anti-eco here, they are absolutely in an excellent position to close this one out. Fair bit of investment here from the T side though. Little bit of util, fair bit of pistol armor going on. And they're looking to get a B execute going. If they're able to find the entries and get into this site, a double AWP retake is actually going to be quite troublesome for the CT side.
Solid hold so far. Zingy going to be able to chime in with 1. And the CT's bringing more numbers to the party, dealing with the push of the pistols. Inhuman constantly re-peeking, constantly jiggling, but goes on the line of the AWP again. And the double AWP setup, almost getting the full job done for FyR. 12-5, a 7-round difference. I just don't see a world where -72C are going to be bringing this back.
No, not really. Pretty lackluster buy to close out the half here. Well, in the final round of the half, I'm assuming. Galil's armor, Deagle armor. You just don't see this kind of buy winning against double AWP full util with A1S too often. It's the entry straight out A ramp here for Musu. Trying to throw caution to the wind, make some kind of play to make up for the fact that they have such lackluster weaponry, but he's already gone down to A6. Shandara's continuing to set the pace straight up con here, and Davey actually loses his life to the scout here into a 3-on-3 now.
Gonna make it happen. I'm not too sure. Inhuman going to be able to chime in to bring it back to that 2v2. The Glock of all things almost finding signs. And him and Zingy looking to make it happen. Zingy has been so clutch for FyR, and he's going to be given an opportunity to let that shot connect. Inhuman as well. Tucked away at triple. He's peeking. He's peeking. Why did they keep on peeking the AWPer? No one will ever know, but we're going to overpass, Mitch. 13-5. The final scoreline as FyR put Mirage in the bag.
Yeah, both teams winning their map pick very convincingly at very similar scorelines. So we'll end up on overpass to close this one out.